everybody. I'm Shelly.
I'm Rob, and you're watching EDFIN TV!
Yay!
Woo!
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
You say hi to Michaela and to Destina, our two guests tonight.
Superstars.
Yes.
You're not going to want to miss what they have to say. It's going to be explosive. It will blow your mind. It will be memorable forever. We had, oh my goodness, such an awesome week.
This is a fabulous college planning week again.
Right?
Yes. And now we actually have two guests here to talk about their college experience. And we're not going to talk a whole lot about that just yet. And we have her sister here, Destina, to talk about her high school experience for you all out there.
Right, so you get to see it from both worlds.
And I just met with both of them tonight, and we did a personality career assessment. And so we'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit as well.
And you guys also get to learn how to make this happen for your kids. We have giveaways tonight. We have special announcements tonight. All kinds of good stuff. Stay tuned, guys. This is going to be really good, right?
Awesome.
So,
fabulous.
let's get this on.
All right. So, and for all of you out there, as we're on the live broadcast tonight, if you have any questions whatsoever for our two guests, Michaela and for Destina, if you have any questions, please let them know. Or if you have any questions for Rob of Cando Electronics here, radio talk show host, woohoo, or myself, the college planner here at EDFIN, please send us some messages, and we'd really appreciate your just giving us some questions, and we'll give you some feedback. We really appreciate your interaction with us, okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
The more we know from you, the better we can serve your kids, and the other kids in the community that needs us.
Which is very important.
Right. And Shelly has a really awesome program, guys. Trust this. That's why we have the show here, so you can see that in real time.
Did you hear he said EDFIN has an awesome program? Do you think that's true?
I think so,
yeah.
Right? Well,
all right.
That's great. That's great.
All
We're going to
right.
get into more of that shortly. So right now, what do we have in the way of any special announcements? What's up?
Well, we have some special announcements. We were just at Paloma Valley High School, for all of you who were on Facebook and saw. We had an amazing event there, and I couldn't believe it. We had 100 and almost 50 kids that signed up for a free session with me to sit down and ask me any question that they want. Personal statement, SAT, PSATs, what they should be when they grow up, kind of thing. Anything at all. So
amazing.
it was like 150, like 147. I mean, that's like 147 of you. Can you imagine that?
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, right?
So yeah, so that was amazing. And Paloma Valley High School, I have to tell you this year, shout out to Principal Don Williams. I'm just speechless.
Don, we love you.
I'm speechless.
Say it.
Yeah, it was amazing. They had the mascot, heaven.com was there with all the mascots. Just so much fun. The dancing, the music from 99.1 KGGI was there. The military was there. Some universities, financial planners, everybody was there. It was an over-the-top, lots of energy. The kids got involved. The kids were dancing. The kids were having fun. And when you have fun, what happens? You learn.
Right?
That's true.
You learn.
Instantly.
You learn a lot. You learn a lot. So that was fabulous. And then now we have another event coming up this week at Chaparral High School. They're from Great Oaks High School, right? Or did I say Great Oaks High School? But we're going to Chaparral High School February 16th. So we're doing the FAFSA back tonight for parents and at 6 to 8 o'clock.
Powerful.
6 to 8 o'clock.
Make sure you're there with your kids.
Yes.
Yes, you don't want to miss that.
And we're going to be offering the free digital consultation 1 hour with me for those who show up as well. Okay?
Boom.
All right. What else we got? What do you got going on, Rob?
Well, next, right, we're going to get into Michaela.
We're going to our special guest.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Michaela, tell us a little bit about you and what you accomplished so far.
Who's Michaela?
Yes,
Yeah.
who are you? And they're going to be blown. You guys are going to be blown away.
Listen
Go
to
for
this.
it.
This is college student, okay?
Well, right now I attend the University of Arizona online. I went on campus first semester, but due to family issues, I came home. I'm trying to get into the Eller program at University of Arizona. That's the business program. It's really competitive, so I'm working hard to get the grades, and get into clubs and volunteer so that I can make it into there, because I really want to go into business. That's what I want to do with myself.
And the reason why she knows that she's going to be in a business program, tell them a little bit about your personality career assessment that you took tonight. We talked a lot about that. Tell them a little bit about that.
With the personality career assessment,
yes.
We saw that a lot of my strengths had to do with leadership and organization, and I was really good at thinking on my feet, like coming up with things like on the fly in situations of stress, and like I just kind of realized that, you know, business, that's where it confirmed that business is what I wanted to go into, and that I would be good at, you know, something that had to do with it.
And who was your major one influence? This was the thing she learned.
Yeah.
What was the one thing you learned? Who was your major number one influence?
Out of all of the things that inspired me, motivated me, that I was passionate about, they were all influenced by my mom. She pretty much she's my foundation for all of the things that I like and love to do, and she's taught me everything that I know, and she's the reason why I want to help people and why I want to do good in life.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Isn't that awesome?
That was so eloquently stated.
She's awesome.
She's awesome. Oh, my.
Your sister's awesome, right?
I
know. So, when you saw this information for the first time about yourself, I think, how did it make you feel in the way of your future, and how did it inspire you in the way of where you wanted to go to college, you know,
your future,
etc.
Yeah, how did it inspire you?
Well, looking at it all, I mean, it was kind of something that I knew. I knew that I wanted to do something like that put me far. Like I knew I wanted to like go big with my future. I knew I wanted to start my own business. I knew I wanted to help people. I knew I wanted to, like, I guess my goal was I just really wanted to help people. But I knew that my college was a good college for business, and I knew that they had a lot of opportunities for that, and I knew that that's where I wanted to go because of that. And
awesome, and you got it.
Yeah.
Right? So, we have these, we always ask these questions, you know, we're going to ask you too. You know, there's some other kids out there, right? Just like you, there's some other parents out there with kids in similar types of situations as yours. What would you give them as a way of advice, you know, for them going out to reach their goals? Like
that senior that's sitting out there, that when you were graduating, and you remember we talked about this last time, last couple times, her and I talked about this, like, I was telling her, like, if you could go to any school that you wanted to go to, what school would it be?
UCSD, if it wasn't you.
UCSD. And so, awesome. We've just been given a cue from in the back here that we need to speak louder, everybody. Okay. We can bump it up a little bit. Okay. So, but yeah, I was asking and saying, what school would she like to go to? And she tells me this is her dream school. And I'm like, well, why did you not do it? She's like, well, I didn't think that I could do this. And immediately I think to myself, how many of us say that?
Yeah.
You know, limiting beliefs, saying, oh, I can't do this because of this. I can't do this. But now when, you know, you would ask her now as a first-year college student, going back to that same thought process, and she was like, I would go for it.
Right? Yeah. Confidence through the roof.
You go for it.
Yeah, I guess my advice to seniors or even juniors or anybody in college or high school that is saying, like, I don't know if I'll get in, I don't know, my best advice is just to try. Just try, and I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You get a no, but at least you tried, and you'll always know, because right now I'm thinking, man, what if I would have gotten into UCSD? What if I would have tried, and even, I would have rather gotten a no than to never know at all.
Right.
I mean, I love the U of A. That ultimately was my dream school, but if I would have gotten into UCSD, I would have considered that a little bit more, but...
Wow.
And you know, and one thing, and this is like a huge thing for me, because now that you're in your position that you're at, I'm really super curious with your sister, how you have influenced her.
Sorry guys, little technical difficulties. I'm on it. Don't get dizzy. Don't fall apart on us. Here we go. And
hello, we're back.
That would be me, Susan, on the camera.
It would
the
be
tripod didn't work out, so I got it.
Well, come a little closer.
Come a little closer
so you can see all of the excitement
when that happens, here. Everybody's like, "Woo!" You know what happened?
See, we told you we'll get your attention.
All right.
Bam!
Attention.
Boom!
We have your attention. All right, let's roll.
So what we were saying is that my main question a lot of times when I'm working with sisters, that when I have a young lady just as yourself, you know, and you have your stuff together, you're very organized, your mom has influenced you a lot as far as being organized, planning, being meticulously organized.
Mm-hmm.
And how have you influenced your sister in that? Like, how has your sister influenced you?
Well, I wanted to go into a different field than Michaela. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've seen how she's handling herself and how she's handling her time. And I'm seeing any mistakes she's made, anything that helped her. I'm trying to do what helped her and avoiding what didn't help her.
Mm-hmm.
And learning from her mistakes.
There you go. Okay.
That is phenomenal.
And what would you do differently?
I would sit with college planner first.
All right. And what do you like that your sister has done where she's inspired you?
Going for it. Like, just going for what she's wanted to do.
I love that.
Going straight.
That's
She said
awesome.
she really wanted to go into the U of A. I was there when she toured the campus. I was a lot younger and I didn't know what was going on. By a lot younger, I mean like middle school, right?
Yeah.
And
Can you imagine that middle school and you're on a university campus, you're going through this whole
Amazing,
experience with your sister?
right?
How that must feel. Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited. I really wanted to hurry and get to college, and that's why I'm doing the IB program.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a taste of college. But no, she's made me excited for college, seeing how she's handling it.
Okay.
Awesome. So I was going to ask Michaela first, but it applies to both of you guys. I mean, now that you're here and you experience, Destina, you're learning and improving from what Michaela has achieved. Michaela, you're laying the pathway out for Destina to follow in success with you.
That is so fun.
Right? I mean, how has a college planner helped that process for you guys?
Well, how did you enjoy tonight, like doing the pre-assessment along with your sister? How was that for you?
It made me excited. For me, I kind of already knew,
Mm-hmm.
because when I was a freshman in high school a few years back, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And as I continued through high school, I started doing more arts. So I decided, why be a lawyer when I could
Mm-hmm.
be an animator
Mm-hmm.
or a game designer or
Mhm.
something along that sort.
Mm-hmm.
But in between that, Michaela really did influence me. At
Mhm.
some point, I wanted to own my own business as a cafe.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
That
Oh
is
my
really
goodness,
awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Oh
I
my
like
goodness.
that. That's pretty cool. So you have a lot to do with her future career. You know that now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
I think I really am. I'm trying to help her. Like when I was on campus, I did text her all the time. I FaceTimed her. I tried to maintain that connection because we are really close. And I was letting her know when you go to college, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's gonna be different. And like one thing that I really learned from being on campus is everybody always says, when I go to college, I'm going to be more clean. No, you're not. You're not going to be more clean. You're not. If you're clean before you go to college, you'll probably stay clean, but if you're not, you won't. And that's just what I've done. And I told Destina, you better get on it with that cleaning, with the habits, because once college happens, mom's not there to help you. She's not there to tell you anymore.
That's
you
true.
Really gotta
Y'all hear that out there?
Peer pressure, it's intense, right?
I'm trying to help her, and now that I'm actually with her now, I mean, she's in the room next to me. She sees me on my homework. She sees me how late I stay up and with how I'm handling it all. And so I'm kind of when you go into college, you got to make sure you do your work, before you do your your hobbies or your extracurriculars that don't really have to do with your grades.
That's awesome.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right?
And this is one thing I want to focus on too with
wow.
with you. You took the pre-assessment, the personality career assessment tonight that we did together, and then you and I briefly after the session we had a conversation where you had taken these personality career assessments prior to this. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess the difference between taking them online and taking them with, someone like you, like a professional who does that all the time, I think is, because when you do it online and you fill in questions, you can't really explain, why do you like this? You can't answer questions like that. There's nobody to really get your actual input. You have to, select yes or no, A, B, C, or D, and then they go based on that. But, with you can say, like how I said I really liked, planning things, and I got to explain myself on why I like to plan things and what influenced me to want to plan things and like make lists and stuff. So then
We
you
connected
actually
the
got
dots.
you actually got to like connect the dots and like, you know, be like, oh, okay, well this is, you know, what would be best for you, rather than me saying A, B, C, or D and giving me like a list of like, oh, this is probably what it is based on this, but really like you can't really do based on.
Because she was giving me like, oh, I like to be organized. I like planning, so I want planner. And then she's like, and then she kept telling me all these things, and then all of a sudden I was thinking it. I didn't say anything, and then a few minutes later she's like, what about wedding planner? What about, and I was like, oh no,
yeah,
she did not just say that. I was just thinking
wild.
the very thing, and I was like,
that's amazing.
I was like, yeah, I was like, and then now her sister, you know, same thing, business, and you know, they got a lot, and they're young.
This is
18,
awesome.
and how old are you?
I'm 16.
And 16, and they're business minded. You know, I'm
already.
like, are you getting this?
And they're together.
Yeah.
So how
They
instrumental?
might actually go into business with each other. You never know.
I was
I
thinking
would
that
love that.
myself.
I would
You can
so
already
do
see
it.
that
No,
happening,
I'm killing you.
right? So how instrumental were your parents, you know, in this process?
They were real key in, like, you know, getting us to where we were, because, you know, when we were younger, it was just me, my mom, and my sister, and the reason why I think I'm so organized and the reason why I feel the need to be organized is mainly because my mom, she cleaned a lot. She cleaned, she kept us organized, she always made sure we had a plan, we always, chose our outfits before we went to bed, and then when we met our stepdad, when my parents got married, I call him dad because, you know, he's my dad, he took care of me, and
Yahoo!
yeah,
Right,
and then
dads.
he also was very helpful, and, you know, like he actually offered me, we haven't done it yet, but he's gonna sit down with me and he's gonna help me make a plan with how I wanna do things for after school, because that's actually what he does for a job. Like in the military, in the Marines, he actually helps, like, you know, he plans like things for his job, and
Awesome.
I'm gonna help you with that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Shout out to Mom out there. Thank you.
Mom,
You're awesome.
Dad. Great job.
You did a fabulous job here.
These ladies
And
are
I
going to be
met her, and I
explosive.
met her mom, and let me tell you, she'll do anything as we all will do anything for our kids. So
yeah,
she's amazing.
She's a great mom. I love her so much. Love you, Mom. I know you're watching.
All right.
Wow,
Any other
that
questions
is
you
absolutely
have?
amazing. So let me ask you this, ladies. Okay, we know you have business goals. You know, you have these creative skills. Let's say 18, 15 years old. We're talking 10 years down the road. Where do you see yourself, right, at that place? And how do you feel that Shelly will be able to assist you
He was just
in that
thinking
journey?
that. I'm thinking that, and he's saying that. You realize that?
Right?
Oh my goodness.
I think that you will be helpful with, I guess, like, my actual path, because, you know, when I met you, I didn't know, like, should I stay in business management, or should I switch business and go into economics, and, like, you know, what I want to do, which one would be best for that. And also, you've also helped, because actually, you know, a lot of times when I was younger, I actually did think about being a planner. I was like, you know, maybe that could be something I'd want to do, but I didn't really, like, think about it, because I knew I wanted to do something else. I wanted to go into cosmetology as well and start a salon, but, you know, I think maybe I could go into business that way instead, and, you know, become a planner, because I get to be creative as well, and that's what I really like to do.
And then one
That's
of the
awesome.
homeworks I gave her tonight is she gave me her 3 wow moments, and then I gave her some recommendations. And so, like she was saying, she wants to go into business and economics, so probably majoring in business, and her minor will be in economics. And then more than likely, as she goes through this process, she's actually going to do an internship locally here. I told her go on Temecula Talk and reach out to the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce, because there's a lot of small businesses here locally that would love to have students like herself, and any of you out there that are listening to this. She is looking to work in a business, okay? Your business, to get some valuable experience, to see if that's something that she would like to do and major in college, and as far as like business administration, and just possibly open up her own business later on down the road. So any of you out there that need someone, she's right here. Just send us a message, call us, we'll connect you up with her, okay? She's ready to go, okay?
You'll be happy, as
just
you can
keep in
see.
mind, she's a full-time student, right, at University of Arizona right now,
Online.
and she works part-time. She works part-time also, And then she's willing to do in this interim, so she's a go-getter. So whoever out there that actually you get her to work for you, very fortunate.
She's not afraid of work.
She's a hard worker. So
yeah,
Awesome.
I would love to have that experience, because I think it's also important in business to get the networking going, and it's to work up to you got to start somewhere and then move up with who you know, and then get connections that way. So.
Yeah. And then where you're getting Michaella, and then right after Michaella's done, then you'll be getting Destina. So
Right.
and it's the dynamic duel going on here. So
Double power, right?
Okay, and we have some people there. Have they dropped in? Do they have any questions? Let's see what we got going on here.
Let's see what we have going on.
Graciela says, hi, Rob. Hi, Shelley.
Hey, Graciela.
Remember I told you
American Ballet of the Arts.
Academy of Ballet Arts was
Academy of Ballet Arts.
Academy of Ballet
The
Arts.
Vidal family said
and
hello.
the Vidal family, our family, the Vidals.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Joanna
Hey,
Pearl.
April. Joanne Pearl. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. We love you.
Maria Fernanda.
Maria. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Sorry, Torres. That was
Torres.
Maria Torres.
It showed up afterwards, Maria. Sorry.
Who else is out there? We know.
Well, it's gone for me.
This is going. Okay.
There's a huge
Good,
thread
good.
going on. We're trying to keep up with all of you. Just keep tuning in, keep on there, and we'll do shout outs for you. Okay?
Exactly.
All right.
And
Sida Jafra, Syeda.
Okay.
And keep in
That's-
mind too, if you guys have any questions for the
So
ladies,
glad to have you.
We'll share those too.
Evelyn Stephenson.
Oh,
Evelyn!
Hi, I'm on my
How
way
you
as soon as I'm
doing?
done here, okay? Girls' night out, okay? I'll be right there.
She just sent you some hearts.
They're all waiting for me over there, so I'll be there when I'm done.
Yeah, we
I
so
told
much
you,
appreciate
this
you.
is where I'm at right now.
We so much appreciate your support.
So
you know.
April Vidal says Shamrock time.
April's there too. I'm on my way,
Right
April.
on.
All right.
That is totally
Sylvia
awesome.
Donaldson just joined in.
Oh, Sylvia Donaldson
Sylvia.
from our local Temecula. All right. Hi,
What's
Sylvia.
Kadena
going on?
Martin Blake has been with us the whole time. Says hi, Shelley.
Hi, Martin Blake. Awesome.
Joanne Tan just joined.
Joanne. And we have a lot of people here that are coming in from the Philippines, from overseas. That are tuning
Mike.
in.
Yes.
Mungula.
Mike Maguna is always tunes in. Hi, Mike. He's from Ohio.
Yes.
Buckeye State, where
Ted
I'm from.
Groves.
High school mate.
Ted Groves.
Ted Groves.
Ted Groves.
Menifee, San Jacinto College.
What is that, Menifee Film Fest? Is that what, I'm trying to remember what Ted does. Yeah. He's one of those that's out in the public and bringing all the good stuff to us.
Absolutely.
Hey guys,
Congrats
we're
on
going
the
too
skate
fast for
park
me to
opening
read
up
now.
out there in
Okay.
Menifee, brother. That's going to be great for the
And
kids.
I just been informed that everybody else is going too fast. There's too many people tuning in that we can't go through everybody right now. So we're going to slow it down a little bit.
We're not going to try?
Well,
This is our most viewed airing right now.
yeah, there's a lot of people out there, so
Wow.
we're having a hard time keeping up with everybody out there, okay?
Right.
So these ladies, they're doing amazing things. We have a first-year college student, a junior in high school at Great Oaks High School, also IB student, future college student as well. And what else? What other questions do we? You guys have questions for these young ladies? Come on, send
Indeed.
it this way. All
And
right.
while they're coming in, remember, they'll be on the show notes, etc. But if you want to get your kids, find out how to get them started with Shelley, as these two young ladies did, get in touch, give Shelley a call, send an email. You can come down to the office, whichever one works, and we'll get them set up. She'll take you through the process.
Absolutely,
It's
and
easy.
you remember our
Easy.
phone number. We repeat this every Friday. It's 951-261-9799. We should actually all say that together. 951-261-9799. It's kind of like an infomercial, right?
Right. Right.
Wasn't that cool? All right. Or you can email me at Shelley. That's SHELLY at edfincashforcollege.com or edfin. That's EDFIN.net.
Perfect.
Just send them our way. I'll be happy to answer those questions. And we got a free digital certificate going on for everybody right now. And our whole
told
thing,
you.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Share the love. Give the gift of education for Valentine's Day. How about that?
Right. And we'll
That'd be
announce
awesome.
on there how to get your hand on that digital ticket.
All right.
You know, we appreciate you. You guys are awesome. And remember, EDFIN TV with Shelley and Rob every Friday, 7 p.m. right here, Facebook Live, where we're turning kids' lives spectacular. Right here in your backyard.
Yes.
Here's the proof right here, ladies and gentlemen. What more can we say? You know?
And I have a question for both of these young ladies here, both these sisters. Tell me what your biggest accomplishment so far in life is. What do you think your biggest accomplishment is at this point? It could be anything.
Sweet.
Just what just comes to your mind without even giving it any thought. Your biggest accomplishment at this point.
I really don't know.
I know what yours is. Go ahead. What's your biggest accomplishment at this point?
I would say my biggest accomplishment at this point is actually probably getting into college.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, like before you actually get to college, you think it's like this big scary thing because nobody really talks about it.
Oh my
And
God.
Wow.
it's like you don't know. You're like, because and then college apps come junior year and everybody's like they're hard, but really they're not that hard. And
Mhm.
you know, it's not once you get there, it's not scary. But before that, you're like, oh man, what do I do? Like I don't know anything. But
Mhm.
then like now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, you know, that wasn't so bad. Like I actually did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm proud of myself for getting there. And now
Right.
my next goal is actually, you know, graduating. And then
Yeah.
so I'm.
But if you had a college
That's
planner, what do
awesome.
you think you'd be right now
Um,
at that time? What college do you think you would have went to?
really, I don't know.
What's the number one school you wanted to go to?
Well, it was between U of A and UCSD, and if I would have
UCSD.
gotten into UCSD, that would have conflicted like my choice. So I mean, it would have been between those two.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
All right. Very good.
Awesome.
Now, and then one other question, real quick, and Rob kind of said this earlier. Where you know, I'm looking at like the, you know, you in like 5-10 years from now, like ultimately your end state, like your goals, like where you plan to be, like jump inside, like you know, like where do you see your like. You're going to change, you're going to grow, you're going to mature, you're going to look different. I may not even recognize you, but, you know.
Right.
So tell me, and then you, and
Great
then
question.
same thing, Destina, where do you think you'll be in 5-10 years?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I want to go into animation. And I already have ideas for a show,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully I will be pitching my show to either Cartoon Network or Disney Channel.
Whoa!
Woo!
Now I love big goals.
Now, if I would have said, give me your. We always do this, EDFIN.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Like when you get your bachelor's degree in animation, what is it like? How excited would you be when you get that diploma? How seriously, like how motivated would you be? How excited?
Yeah, you have to say it.
Like if you had to
Yeah.
throw your arms up, what would it be? Like seriously, it's over the top, right?
I don't know, honestly.
It's all good. But it's overwhelming. I mean, that's huge.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
awesome.
So
major.
it would be huge. And the school I want to go to, California Institute of the Arts, it's very prestigious. I believe the acceptance rate is 30%.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Wow.
small, but it's ran by Disney. So
Oh wow,
Oh wow.
that's really cool.
a lot of the creators that have influenced me have gone there, and I can name at least 3 at the top of my head right
Okay,
now.
what are the three?
What are the three?
Alex
course.
Hirsch, Rebecca Sugar, and Darren Nursey.
Ah, that's
Also,
pretty-
Pendleton Ward and Patrick McHale.
Mhm.
They also went there, and all those is Gravity Falls, Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I like that. Adventure Time,
Uh-huh.
The Adventures of Flapjack,
Uh-huh.
Chowder, like all those were,
Yeah.
and Over the
Wow.
Garden Wall.
Oh,
Those
pretty
are
cool.
all
Wow.
Most of the major ones come from that school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
is
amazing.
That is really
That-
cool. I love
You'll
that.
have it. Go for it.
That's
You-
awesome.
This is a
This
done
is good
deal,
stuff, right? Oh my gosh. This
Ladies
is
and
awesome.
gentlemen.
I know. I'm excited for it too. I'm excited for both of you. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I'm ready to jump out of my skin. Are you kidding me?
One thing
Oh,
I'm waiting
wow.
for is when she makes her big movie with Pixar, because that's her other ultimate goal. I remember you were telling me about that the other day.
You'll be coming along with your business degree. You want me to be your manager? That would be cool. I told you,
That's
dynamic
awesome.
duo. They're gonna be working together.
They're
Even though she's
powerful.
like, I'm probably gonna kill you, but no, it's really not gonna
Right,
happen.
right.
Maybe you
Very
tell me
powerful.
first.
No. I love you too much.
I don't know. I think
She says, I love you too much. All right. All right.
Amazing group. You know,
Good stuff.
I really hope you all enjoyed it. You know, these two young ladies. You know, this afternoon. You know, you guys are. I'm really, really excited for you. I'm sure you know Shelly shares this with me because you guys have such a leg up. You know, with most of these kids out here. You know, today. And I commend you, you know, for the work that you've accomplished.
It's a lot of hard work.
I commend your
to do
parents, for
Mom
parents
out there.
for taking the initiative, because it's a tough job. I have 5 kids. I know the deal.
What's
It's
your
a
mom's
tough
first
job.
name again?
Victoria.
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 Your mom's last name?
Look it up.
Victoria
You're
Lookabell.
awesome.
You're awesome. Yes, they're happy to
You
be
are
shout out to
absolutely
Mom.
awesome.
Yeah, Victoria
Yes.
Lookabell.
She was a great mom. She did a good job. She instilled a lot of great values into us, and we're who we are because of her. She raised us very well, and I know all the time she's like, I wonder if I raised you guys well. Well, you did, Mom. You raised us well, and I love you. And
Need any more proof, Mom? I mean, give yourself a pat on the back. We love you. Thanks for the time and effort and the care that you put into these.
And thanks for
awesome
letting me borrow
young
them
ladies.
tonight too. We did the
Yes,
pre-assessment
yes.
and this here. This is fun.
They
Wish you
made
could
it
be here.
spectacular,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We have anything else for the people?
Well, there's one other thing I would mention. This week, because I've been so wrapped up in all the college fairs and the high schools lately, going out to those, which is amazing. My feet are exhausted by the end of the day. They're swollen, just all kinds of, but it's fun. I'm like, I'll do it over and over again, right?
Every
It's so much
single
fun.
time,
So much fun.
right?
But and I haven't been able to go to a whole lot of the this week the women's events, which I go to the Professional Women's Roundtable, Women's Peer Connection, Toastmasters, which I missed on Monday because I had so much going on here and I was getting behind and what I do here, what I love to do here, so I had to step out
Well,
from.
you're doing a little bit better than I am.
Yes,
I'm trying to get in on one every couple of weeks. Okay.
So I had to
Good
miss
for
out
you.
on that, and I was like, I really love being there, but I had to be here. So I'm looking forward to our next meeting on the 27th to be there with all of them. And and then just joined up a member, even though I go to the Professional Women's Roundtable every month, but I'm actually a member of the group now. I actually am,
All right.
official now. So I've got my indoctrination, they're coming up here soon. So it's
Congratulations. Awesome.
yeah, so there's a lot going on there. And then for all of you, before I forget, and I'm not going to tell you who this person is, but we have a special guest for next Friday. And you business people out there, this mainly was for you college families. But for next week, for the business people, small business people out there, you're going to love what we have coming for you next week. Just tips and everything to help for your business to soar like you wouldn't believe. And this actual individual has helped my business grow phenomenally.
Right.
And we'll share all that
And
with you
she's-
next Friday. And she or he is great.
Awesome to work with, right?
She
That's
or
for the
he.
nugget.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Only you
Or
out
you.
there know who you are.
Right? So stay tuned for that. We'll keep you ahead of that.
All right. So anything else here? One thing I want to mention too before I forget is I know all of you out there. I know I authored 2 college-bound books this last year, which I've had because with everything else I got going on here at EDFIN with my families and with my students, which is everything for me, is I had to put the book on the back burner, but it really wasn't. I was working on it in between everything else, and the staff were helping me too. But I think we finally got it off to the publisher, and hopefully it should be ready in about 2 weeks, hopefully, and we'll start doing the book signing shortly after that.
That's going
So
to
it's
be
gonna be super exciting.
amazing.
Yes, so
You know,
college
and we
book.
can't wait to get that out to put in your hand. It's probably one of the most powerful tools you'll ever possess to set your kids off in the right direction.
Yeah.
Bottom line,
Yeah.
it's effective, it works, and it's timeless. You won't lose.
What do you both think about having a college-bound book, like a college planning book to read from that tells you from 9th through 12th grade, like, oh, this is what you do next, this is what you do next, even if you have a college planner, to have that kind of book. How do you think that would benefit you?
That would benefit me personally a lot just because it would give me better goals to set rather than, oh, I'll just aim for a B. No, this is the most important part that colleges look at. Oh, I should strive for an A rather than that. It would tell me what classes I should take. Maybe I should take more of this class. Maybe I should take more of this class.
Yes.
It would really help me, not only plan for any college, but plan for the college I want to shoot for.
Right.
Wow,
That's what it
Christina, that
does.
was an
That's what
awesome
it does.
answer.
Yes, and that's exactly
Awesome
what that book
answer.
does.
That's
Yes.
exactly what it's supposed to do.
Fabulous,
Wow.
fabulous. That's well said.
Wow.
All right, so that
Woo!
is about the book. And, so...
Can I say one more thing?
Oh, sure, go for it.
Please.
I just want to say one more time, for all you in high school still, don't let your your self-esteem limit you from what you want to do. If you think that you want to go to UCLA, but you're like, I don't know if I have the grades for it, still try. Like, you know, and strive for those grades. Don't be like, oh, well, I didn't do that homework assignment, so I'm not going to try good in that class anymore. No, keep trying. Don't stop trying. Because if you're going to not do one homework assignment, then you're not going to do a bunch, and then you're going to regret getting a C in that class. Trust me, I know. And you just keep trying. Don't stop trying. Don't give up on your dreams, no matter how big they are. And, like, you know, the bigger the better, because I have really big dreams with what I want to do in the future, and I'm not going to stop until I get it. Don't stop trying.
And she's 18.
Wow.
18. Okay?
Give me a high five on that
16
one.
over there.
Boom.
16.
Right?
Oh,
That's championship attitude
Yeah, that's good.
right there.
That's good. See, that's the reason why I keep saying entrepreneur, business major. Hello.
Success is automatic for them.
Future.
The attitude is already in place.
Yeah.
They can't lose.
She'll be on Shark Tank probably one of these days.
Actually, that
Absolutely.
is something that I thought of doing.
Oh, wow.
Shark Tank.
Here we go.
I don't know why I think this and she says, I'm like, what's up with this?
Entrepreneurs out there. Hey.
Oh, that's good stuff. I
Wow.
love it. I love it.
Can I add
Diamonds.
something?
Yes, go for it.
So this is more aimed for those going into high school, because I know a lot of colleges would prefer someone who has done something and stick with it rather than change a lot of different clubs. For me personally, what I did was I did about 6 clubs a week. And I'm actually not kidding. I did 6 clubs, I did 2 sports, and I dropped almost all but 2 of them. In your freshman year, you should do as many clubs as you can and then stick with the ones you like throughout for like all the freshmen out there. Because I know a little bit back, I talked to this woman and she was afraid for her 8th grader who was going into freshman year this year. And she was so scared because she didn't know if she'd be okay because she has very diverse interests.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave her that piece of advice, and I feel like that would help a lot of other people going into high school. And even in college, I think that would help you to find your friend group for life.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Well,
Start
that's
off
awesome.
Start
Thank
off with
you.
good habits.
That's awesome.
Really good habit to
Yeah.
start off with.
I would say that's also
Brilliant.
beneficial because, you know, sometimes going into high school, you don't know what you want to do. You don't
Sure.
know what you like. So when you test out these different clubs or even different, like, organizations to volunteer at, then you're like, you know what, like, I like math club. I want to be a math major in college. I'm going to start taking more math classes because you never know what's going to help you
Right.
decide.
Very true.
You know.
And like we
Very
were
true.
talking about earlier when she was saying she was to do business and all this, and I was telling her the most important thing is, yes, we have our dreams and goals and everything, but at the same time, you need to do an internship
Right.
and
Sure.
volunteer and experience in that job before you
Yes.
actually invest a lot of time and money and effort in the particular career or major.
Very
You have,
effective.
you have to experience it, or
Very
let's say a summer
effective.
camp or something like that. Take some time out ahead
Yes.
of time and experience all those.
You
And
know,
there's so many
yeah.
businesses here locally that would love to have kids work for them and do internships, volunteer. Yeah.
Yeah, the experience will
full
let you know if you love it or not. For
Self-discovery,
sure.
very important.
Yes.
You're going to be like 30,
hugely
40 years old and
important.
like, oh my gosh, I need to change my career. If you do this early on and do proper planning, you won't have to
Right.
do that.
Set
Yeah.
for life.
Yes.
Right? Awesome.
Good stuff. Thank
oh
you.
my goodness,
Thank you,
this
both
is
of
so
you.
super awesome.
It was awesome having both of you on the show
Oh my
tonight.
goodness.
It was fabulous. And we thought it was just going to be Michaela tonight, and then she comes in, do her pre-assessment.
We got a
And
bonus.
she brings her sister, Justina, in with us tonight. So we went ahead and did the pre-assessment with both of them, and we just bring them on the show and let them both shine and tell you what they got, you know? give you what they got. So,
wow,
yeah.
that is so awesome. You know,
Fabulous.
right?
Good stuff. Do you have
Was
anybody
that
else
pretty
that's
soon?
tuning in there? Huh? Is there just too much going on there?
Ted Groves. He
Ted's
says
still-
hi.
Ted Grove's still there. Said hi, Ted.
Hey Ted, you get it one more time. We love you. Right?
Oh.
It's through the roof, right?
Yeah, I know, huh?
Okay.
Go viral every time. It's good stuff.
Oh yeah, keep in mind folks, Cando Electronics version
Cando.
3.0 debuts March 13th this
March 13th.
year. Right? It's going to be
That's next month. March
fantastic.
13th. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes.
Is
Buckle
that
your
March
seatbelts
13th?
for
Is that on a
that.
Friday?
It's on a Monday.
Oh, good. Okay.
Monday.
Whew, I was like,
March 13th. It's going to be awesome, right?
yes.
Yes,
There you
absolutely
go.
awesome. It'll be the best thing that's ever happened for your business since your idea to go into business. You
All
have
right.
my word on it.
There you go. All right. Any last words, young ladies? And we're going to sign up saying, all right, everybody, anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to add, Rob?
We love you. Thank you for
Thank you for
tuning
tuning in.
supporting
appreciate it.
our program, supporting these kids
Yes.
and their parents. You know, these guys are the future, and
All
we
right.
appreciate everything you put into it to
And
make it
as
possible.
we always say when we sign off, we say
Hey,
goodbye.
bye.